Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dave. I hope you're having a great day. I know I'm having a good day. I just got finished watching the Reds come and get their first one of the season, an extra inning walk-off win that was real exciting to watch, and I really like how they're looking this year. But let's get to the main part of this video. I got to go to a real cool show yesterday. It was a Cincinnati Baseball Memorabilia and Card Show. It's a real cool show. I mean, it's not big. It's only like 125 tables, but this show is to Cincinnati Reds fans what Strongsville is to vintage collectors. It's almost 90% Cincinnati Red stuff, a whole bunch of memorabilia and cards and everything. So it was just real fun to go and look at all that stuff, and I made a few pickups, but I also got to hang out with a couple cool friends. First, of course, Rob Cash Cards was there. He really talked this show up to me and convinced me to go. I saw it last year and didn't go, but he told me how cool of a show it was, and I decided to go down there. Took off work early yesterday and went down. It was a 3 to 8 o'clock show. So, then I also got to meet for the first time Trevor at Blue Collar Cards, which is a real cool guy. Had fun hanging out with both of them, and real good time. I'll definitely be going to this show next year. Now, tried not to spend too much money. I knew I was going to spend some, but my Strongsville budget is still mainly intact. But I did find two cards there yesterday that I was going to look for at Strongsville, so it's a kind of wash for what I spent. I didn't spend much more than that, but I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what all I picked up. So let's go for it. Okay, this was a memorabilia show, so I had to pick up a piece of memorabilia, not just cards. So I picked up this beautiful picture here. This is of a Redland Field, which would later be changed to Crossley Field, for October 1919. And of course, that was a World Series when the Reds won their first World Series over the Chicago White Sox. And yes, they would have won it even without the White Sox throwing the games, but I think the Reds were the better team that year. But I saw this early in the show and was debating on it. It wasn't that expensive. I think I got it for like $75, but thought about it. I wanted to pick up something memorabilia wise, and this fit the bill perfectly because I want to try to show my cards this way, and this is needed a good background for my card showings, and I think this will work out good. Tell me what you think. If you think this makes a good background. But let's get to my card pickups here. We'll throw out a couple of these for my cheap card pickups. First of all, got a gift from Trevor from Blue Collar Cards. He gave me this great, what is it, SSPC 1975 with George Foster. I always forget the initials that go with this set, but it's a great card. Thanks, Trevor. I didn't have that card, and it makes a great addition to my collection. Next, there were 3 Cincinnati Reds signing autographs for the show, and I got a card from each of them. The first is Bobby Tolan. Real good autograph. You can actually read his name, unlike most modern autographs. Next is Raleigh Eastwick. Me and Rob actually saw him walking around the show and talked to him for a little bit before he did his signing. That was real cool. He's a real nice guy. And next is a addition to my Reds Hall of Fame autograph collection, and that's second baseman Ron Oster. He was a real good second baseman, lasted like 12, 15 years for the Reds, and was a mainstay at second base all through the 80s. So I was happy to pick those up. Next, just a couple $1 purchases. I got this real cool Vada Pinson storybook booklet that I'll leaf through it and leave it here. You can read it if you want. Tells how he grew up and then came into the Reds. He played at the same high school as Frank Robinson, not at the same time. So it says his first major league home run was a grand slam. He hit it off Ron Klein. And shows him back with the Reds, where he led the league in runs and doubles in 1959. I said that was real cool. Next is one of my favorite Reds to collect. He's not in the Reds here, but this is Johnson Cookies, I think, 1959 or something, 1954. Braves Johnson Cookies set. He was a coach here. Said it's in beat up shape. It's got a Mookie Chilson pinhole in it there, and like I said, it's got creases and all, but for $1, I had to just pick it up. I mean, was wanting one of those. I want one in a little better condition, but that for a coaching card after post playing days, that's real cool. Next, I picked up a few Hostess panels with Reds players on it. First one is a 76. It has Don Gullett. I think that's the same picture as like a 75 Topps card. I know a lot of these Hostess cards, they use the same pictures from Topps sets. Then another 76 for Dave Concepcion. Again, I think that's the same from the 1975 Topps card. And you can see, asking $3. I bundled these all together and got a little discount from there too. Now this is a 76 Concepcion. Next one is a real cool one. It's a 76 with Joe Morgan, but it also has three Hall of Famers on it. Morgan, Jim Palmer, and Reggie Jackson. Next is, what is this? I think these are still 77s. Here's King Griffey Jr., a couple good other players, Kingman and Cesar Cedeno. And we got Gary Nolan, plus another great J.R. Richard. He was having a great career until injuries set him back and was never the same after the injuries. But I just love these panels and getting real cheap here. Finally, another Dave Concepcion. I think this is 77. Those are real cool. I was real happy to get all that. And that's for my cheap stuff that I picked up. But let's get to the big purchases. Now, nothing real big, but these deserve the good quality card stands. Let's see, first card I'm showing is a set that I've been wanting to get a card from. Trying to get as many different sets. I guess they call that a type collector. Get something from as many sets for Reds players as I can. And this is a 1929 cash-in publishing of Red Lucas. Reds, Cincinnati Reds Hall of Famer. He's a great pitcher in the day. So blank back, of course. But real happy to get that. Check off another set off my list. Next two are both cards that I were wanting to look for at Strongsville. And the first one is a Hassan Triple Folder T202. And this is got Dick Egan and Mike Mitchell. And the picture is Hal Chase in the middle. So this goes against my Strongsville budget, but it was a card I was wanting to look for at Strongsville, and bought it from a dealer that's going to be at Strongsville. Got the back here. Got a good write-up of both the Reds players, and got Hal Chase talking about how in the future all the future first basemen are going to be left-handed. There's going to be no more right-handed first baseman, which his prediction was true. So, real cool card there. And next one is a card I've been looking for a while. It's one, I know Rob Cash Cards wanted it, but I saw this card first. He was too busy talking with fans and signing autographs or something, and I came across this card and made him real jealous. And it's from one of the great sets. A lot of people love this set, and it's a 1967 Venezuelan retired set. Retirado, that's how you pronounce it. Mine was drawing a blank there for a second. And it's Johnny Vander. I said I knew this card existed. One of the few Reds. They have a Ted Kluszewski in this Retirado set, but it's not Ted Kluszewski picture, so I don't really want that. But I love this card, and I've been wanting it. It's got the little glue marks there with paper from the album it was pasted in, but that doesn't bother me. I mean, you can read the entire text on here, and it talks about him throwing 2 consecutive no-hitters. But I mean, this it's a PSA 1, which with these Retirados and Venezuelan cards, you don't worry about condition. But this just presents so perfectly. So just one I could not pass up. I was wanting to look for that at Strongsville. I didn't think I'd find one at this show, but when I saw it, I just had to pick it up. So that's all I got. I hope you enjoyed this show. I hope you enjoyed my new background. I'm going to try to show, when I do card showings, I'm going to try to show it this way, do a hand modeling for this. But if you liked it, let me know in the comments. But that's all I got for today. So until next time, peace.